talking about on the podcast today, movies, because I can talk about movies. I saw Ratatouille again.
I did too.
And I can't watch anything after I've seen Ratatouille because it just does not compare,
Because that's peak fiction.
That's peak right there,
Really?
Yeah.
You're going from like an 11 out of 10, and what do I have to watch that can compare,
My favorite set of animated movies is the Kung Fu Panda trilogy. Especially the second one. The second one is peak animation for me. Like, there's no better animated movie than Kung Fu Panda 2 for me.
The ending when with the cannon.
Good douche.
He I know. No, but I think there's nothing better like animated wise than Kung Fu Panda 2, and I think they're all good.
Wait, are we like on? Like, is this it?
Yeah, it's a cold open. You need cold
open.
Oh,
Shit. Okay. I thought. Okay.
Yeah. See, this is what
Alright.
happened right
All right, now that he stopped, welcome to the jar. Today we have
Alan.
Jonathan,
Clover.
Fuzzy. And today's hot topic: traps. Are they gay? The answer may surprise you. We have expert in the field Moises here to talk about it, as well as Clover, as well as femboy enthusiast Jonathan, and our resident cross-dresser Alan.
Alright, I'll start.
Yeah.
Traps are gay because I like traps.
That's not valid. That's not valid. No, that's not.
I'm gay. I like traps.
That's exactly why it's not valid. That's bias.
I believe Moises is actually writing Clover, goddamn, is actually writing his thesis for his doctorate degree on this.
Don't worry, my name's been leaked multiple times already. So
To be fair, the first time we did really good, it literally just got said at the end.
yeah. So a trap is only a good trap if it works.
If it were, okay.
Yeah.
Mind elaborating on that?
So in Vietnam.
Oh wait.
Alright, I think we're good. Have you seen the rumor going around that William Dafoe and Joaquin Phoenix might play imposter jokers in a Batman movie?
Which means that they could be possibly alluding to the Three Joker storyline.
That's cool. I'd be down for that.
Because they obviously have Jared Leto, which they did them a disservice. And they have obviously Joaquin Phoenix now, and then William Dafoe could be another one.
Dafoe wants to be Dafoe again, bro.
Oh my!
Somebody stop this man.
William the Drip, bro. Oh my god. Can I just say that man? Like, it's his world. We're just living in it, bro.
Yeah.
He's out here doing the most.
He is.
He was amazing. No Way Home.
No Way Home, Spider-Man, Aquaman,
The
Lighthouse.
I haven't seen The Lighthouse.
I'm actually gonna see The Lighthouse. I'm gonna see The Lighthouse soon.
This was actually a topic that we were talking about the other day. Lighthouse. Yeah.
Oh really? Oh.
Yeah, and then we went into cryptids and Bigfoot.
Welcome to the semblance.
All right, real quick.
Yeah. And anatomy.
Real quick.
You ever heard the story of this like ship calling out to this lighthouse, and they were getting response back from the lighthouse, and the ship was talking about how there was a huge storm and all this stuff. But when they went to go investigate the lighthouse, right, they found only a journal in there, and they read a report of how all of these events so-called happened the day before, and how it was like stormy and raining and everything, and how there was 2 people there in that lighthouse, but they never found a body, and the day before it wasn't actually storming.
I think I've heard of it.
And you know how they know there wasn't a storm? Because that lighthouse had a house on the shore that's supposed to keep track of the weather.
Mm-hmm.
So the house on the shore reported clear skies.
Mm-hmm.
But the book journal had that there was this hellish storm that they could not escape from that lighthouse.
Oh, and the only thing that the thing reported was a fog. There's a thick fog.
The ship.
The thing on shore.
Oh,
the shore.
The house on shore.
Mm-hmm.
There's a thick fog. That's all they reported, because it wasn't raining. It was nothing.
Bro, I fucking love those stories.
Right?
Yeah.
Talk to him about it.
Now, Skinwalker Ranch I remember there was this big story that Brian brought out about Skinwalker Ranch for our second episode because we were discussing the Skinwalker. Skinwalker Ranch is very popular because there have been sightings of skinwalkers around it. The cattle, the sheep, they all end up dead, getting mauled or something. Right? There's something around the original Skinwalker Ranch that is very paranormal. There have been sightings of UFOs there, like everything that you can think of. The whole 9 yards of paranormal happens at Skinwalker Ranch. One of the super dope stories that Brian told us was this dude that was living there. He has his dog, right? So that's the context. Him and his dog. One night, he hears noises outside of the ranch, and he looks outside and he thinks it to be a fox or a wolf. I think it was a fox, because fox are in that area. I don't know. One of those two are in the area, right? And so he proceeds to go check outside, and he shoots warning shots, right? Bang, bang, bang. And he gets this dread smell, like if something was dead, like rotting already. And he's just like, no, I can't handle it out here. And so a thing about skinwalkers is that they produce that when they're nearby, right? Like that stench, you can smell it when they're near or there. So they say. I don't know. We're going to have to go find out. But so he goes back inside and he's looking out. He looks out the window to see his cattle and his all of his produce. And he sees what he thinks is a person standing right there. If that window was, if we were standing right in front of the window, it'd be in the dead center, looking at his produce. And he's yelling at it to leave and stuff. And he hears his doggo. He hears his doggo outside, calling, whimpering out for him. When he goes, when he starts going to the door, he hears his dog again. But this time inside his room, where he thought he first left him. So now my boy's tripping. And he's losing his mind, right? So he goes into his room. Keep in mind, his door is already locked. Yeah. He goes into his room and he sees his dog. And so he grabs his dog and then he starts hearing banging on the front door. He runs with his dog into the bathroom, loaded shotgun, locks the door. Both him and his dog are in the tub, and all you're hearing is banging, 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 bang.
Oh my God!
And that's all he hears throughout the entire night, banging on the door. And one morning comes, he opens the door, his house is thrashed. But it didn't look like somebody robbed it. No, it looked like there was somebody was chased, if an animal chased something in there, and that's how it thrashed it. If there was a tornado in there. And the doors were just wide open. He doesn't know what it was, but from the descriptions of everything that he gave out, they came to the conclusion that it was a skinwalker in his presence. Damn.
So we went to Skinwalker territory, Skinwalker Ranch territory, right?
We said that 3 times already.
Yeah.
So
because he said that 2 times in a row.
So we
in a week.
Yeah.
So we rent cabins in a circle like this, and this distance right here is 3 minutes.
That was 2.
We'll do 3.
We'll do 3. We're doing 3 now. Okay, it was 2 last time, but I guess.
Okay. And if we all went, right, and we went to Skinwalker Ranch, the question is, what's the most you would take before you got suspicious of someone being a skinwalker?
Like one of us?
Yeah. This is what I said.
Yo, bro, yo.
This is what I said. So for me, it's not that. It's really, I feel like mine was the most extreme. because all these two like went less extreme. For me, it was like if a window's broken, and after window's broken, you don't hear like an animal struggle with like someone, you know. And that's like and the smell, obviously. But those are the only ways. Like I'd be like, oh, there's Skinwalker, even if you guys were fucking with me.
Interesting. What's like the most I would take from like this motherfucker?
No, not even he's like Skinwalker.
You're
He's
suspicious.
Oh.
He vented kind of thing.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, so
now
like
I'm
the
in it.
hit
Now I'm
game
in it.
So like,
Yeah.
So like this is
Okay.
like the hit game Among Us in real life though.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you.
In real life.
I'm a paranoid motherfucker.
Let's go.
So it's gonna be the bare minimum. Like I'm gonna toss something at Jonathan and he's gonna catch it with his right hand, and I'm already grabbing knives and shit because
he's not
ready. I like you're getting stabbed, Jonathan. If you ever do that shit.
That's not fair.
Do what?
Too bad.
That's not fair. I grab stuff with my Wii controller. I grab with my right, and then like
His
a bunch
Wii.
of stuff I grab
His
with my
weenus.
right.
I think you just admitted to being a skinwalker then.
No,
I can
no.
write
I
my
checked
name
them. I turned them
with
on
my
earlier.
left.
Okay.
I turned them on earlier.
Look at that.
So.
Look at that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's gonna be the most like minimal thing, you know.
Hold on.
But okay, wait. Something I did not mention is that I'm also a fucking idiot, and I might not notice these little things. So it's either gonna be something super small or something. It's gonna be huge.
Well,
It's gonna be like he sticks his tongue out and it forks in two.
So what I had said the other day was it's either gonna be you
Mhm.
or him that's gonna do some that's gonna be fucking playing a cruel joke, and then Jonathan's gonna go over the edge,
Oh,
and then that's when
the walkie-talkie.
This shit goes down.
They always say it's me, but I feel like I'm the one who gives the least shits. You know.
Like when we were out here and I sent that picture to Brian and he's like, "What's this?" And I'm like, "That's where you're gonna die."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That happened.
I'm like,
Can't
you don't know
confirm.
where that is?
You don't know where that is?
That's where you're gonna die.
Can't confirm.
It was
Oh,
funny.
we were talking about how if we were like, because Jonathan wants to talk on walkie-talkies for some reason, right? So what if, obviously, I feel like I would do this 100%. Grab it and be like, "Oh shit, something broke in." Ah!
My thing is like, cause they're like they want like a full camera setup and all that. I'm like, in my head, you don't even need that. Okay,
What do I need?
just the walkies, bro. I don't know. It's a 3-minute walk.
Nah.
No, I don't
Have you
know.
seen the movie The
Like,
Thing?
I feel
They
like
didn't have cameras.
I feel like they're. I don't know. I feel like everyone's like these two. When you're you two, I guess this is like really paranoid. I'm like, first of all, the most obvious thing is like, skinwalkers have a smell, so you'll know right away if one's in the area. You know.
They're gonna came for trees around, man. Evolution.
Wait, what?
We're gonna be in a forest, ranch. Wouldn't a ranch have animals?
Yeah.
And wouldn't the ranch have manure?
Dead things do not smell as bad as manure. No, do not smell as
He was gonna say as good.
as good. Yeah, well, yeah, as good because
Dead
manure.
things do not smell as
No, manure.
It's good.
Manure smells 100 times better than when something's been dead.
That's true. I was in Mexico for the last week and I smelled both, so I can't confirm.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
smelling.
Hey,
it's
what
like-
would you? What were you doing in Mexico?
Actually, it's funny
Push
that
and
you guys
beat.
bring up skinwalkers and stuff. Because my-
experience?
So there's this dog, right?
Hmm.
That ain't no fucking dog. I looked at it and I'm like, I went to my brother. I'm like, Luis, that's not a fucking dog. Also, Bork. No, yeah, like it would like walk around on its tiptoes, and every now and then it would like look around, pick up a leg, and like almost like it wanted to walk on two legs. I swear to God, bro.
Hmm.
The only thing that was keeping me from like executing it on the spot was that it was Shmuel. So I'm like Shmuel dog.
That's
Either he's really like prestigious, or
Like
that's a small
like
skinwalker.
like manure's like an annoying smell, But like when something's dead for like a while, which is what that they're supposed to smell like, it like gets into your nostrils and it makes you want to throw up, bro.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want us to go turn on each other at
No,
was it Ram
no,
Ranch?
no,
Oh.
no.
Oh, Skinwalker Ranch.
Yes. Turn on each other. Can we put a comma there? Is there a comma needed? What is a period?
Oh, okay, let me rephrase
We've
it. Let
turned
me
on
rephrase it.
Jonathan right now.
no.
No.
If you
That's
want
too
us to go
close.
play Among Us in real life at Skinwalker Ranch, leave a comment down below, or don't leave a comment down below, and we'll do it anyway.
I do though want to do it though.
Me too.
Among Us IRL.
Oh shit, were we supposed to play Among Us today?
Yeah.
Oh crap. We do it later.
We can do it
Yeah.
later.
We
Yeah.
still can.
Yeah.
We just gotta wait for this guy.
Which
Mr. Streamer Man got an hour ride home.
I hear that's a diss. Like I drive an hour to see you, and all I do is get dissed because I have an hour ride home, and I get on games late. I'm leaving.
I wasn't.
I'm leaving.
Yo,
I don't-
I'm literally trying to include you in the plans, and I'm saying we gotta wait for you, and all I get is no gratitude, no appreciation. SMH.
Thing
Turn
is,
you on for free, and this is what I get.
It's been like 40.
I
People pay
know.
for that service, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They.
Specifically from Moy.
I don't think that's
And
something-
let me tell you, he's not cheap.
Interesting.
I rest my case.
he's about to be resting in a case.
Among Us IRL.
Wow.
I don't think she listens to this podcast, so
Better hope she doesn't.
I hope she does.
I'm praying.
Because there's like 4 parts where you're gone, bro. You're gone after the first one.
You know what I was listening to on the correct?
You know what she made me do yesterday?
Yeah. What?
She made me bow.
Okay, why did she make you bow?
I should make him bow.
Because I didn't say good morning.
Oh. What?
Oh my god, it's so funny.
I'm about to let him have it. I'm about to let him
Why are you bringing me twice?
No, you heard more shit.
Shut the fuck
I'll be calm. I'll be calm.
Bro, he just got nobody to hold.
No, you know me. No, you know me.
Clover.
Clover.
That's not one of my strong suits. I'm not very good at thinking about it.
I'm not very good at spelling.
You're not very good at anything.
That's not true.
That's not true.
He's an amazing kisser.
SGO.
I've gone over this story so many times. It
It
never happened. It never
Valid-
happened.
valid
Look, I would
answer.
not deny if we ever kissed. The only problem is we did not kiss.
Murasaki Frost homophobic confirmed?
It's not like that.
God.
It's
Clover
not
for
like
sure.
that.
Clover for sure.
He would never
Clover
kiss
for
a
sure.
man? Oh
You
my
just turned
god, bro.
Bonnie on, like,
Cause she called me Bonnie, you know what I didn't even think about? I thought someone had
Fine,
messaged
that's
me.
ready.
No, let's forget.
Trying to spend 5 nights with some bitches, bro.
Ain't that why you went to Mexico?
Ain't that,
How many bitches did you
that's why
sleep
we're
with?
going to.
Oh,
That's
crap,
why
my
we're going
camera's
to.
on.
That's why we're going to the casino, right?
Skinwalker Ranch. Oh,
No, it made me think about
Trying to spend
like
some.
my name
Mhm.
because I thought I was messaging someone earlier and I thought they had called me Jay, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking murder you. I've never had another. I've never had anyone call me Jay, and the thought of someone calling me Jay made me think, oh my god.
I think it'd probably be appropriate to call him Jay if it was J.A. Like his name was J.A. something, you know? J.A. something.
Joe.
Also, we
Mama.
call him Joe.
Joe?
I mean, there's only now there's 2 names I mind, but I mind Jay and I mind Johnny. Because I've never had anyone call me Jay. They didn't call me Jay. I misread, but I read Jay and I'm like, I'm gonna murder this person. And then I
Oh,
read
he got PTSD from something he never had, bro.
I know.
Oh my god.
He was ready to just throw down. I told you not to call me that shit. You never said that. Well, no, I don't give a shit. You heard about
Well-
warnings? You ain't got no warning.
Well, at least no one tried to call you ED, bro.
you call yourself
Yeah, but that's kind of like, that's different, you know, because this person just did not understand why that was so wrong. They were just straight up. I'm gonna call you ED.
Did
I'm like, are you bullying me? She's like, no.
I ever tell you what?
What?
Bro,
Oh, name drop on the podcast.
No, they bleep out.
they
Oh,
bleep out,
They
yeah.
get bleeped out like automatically.
Uh-huh. So I was we were talking and then she called me Johnny and this man's like he don't like Johnny, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He don't like being called Johnny. And then I was like, yeah, but whatever. And we talked about it. I see her the next day at school. First thing this bitch does is like, hey, Johnny. And I don't think I would have had a problem with it, but it had been less than 12 hours since we had told her he doesn't like Johnny. So I was like, listen, if it had been a couple days, I probably wouldn't be pressed, bro. But she called me like less than 12 hours after Alan had told her he don't like being called Johnny. She called me Johnny.
Was it a Korean barbecue when you told me with all of us and you're like, and then immediately afterwards my brain's like, hey Johnny, how you doing, Johnny? How you doing, Johnny? Like six greetings straight, all ended with Johnny. And the look of murder you gave me, like, I'm about to kick this guy's ass.
Like, I don't get pressed about it, even if I've told you about it. But, like, if it happens immediately, it's like when I get pressed. Because I'm like, I just told you I don't like being called this. I understand that people forget, but you don't forget right away, you know? And 12 hours is that still in that time gap where, like, you should still remember
Attention
this.
span, you know. It's okay, bro. It's okay. It's because every morning you gotta wax your brain, gotta unwrinkle it.
You gotta iron your brain, get all those wrinkles out.
He's on a Zamboni.
Literally everyone calls me Jonathan.
No.
He calls me
I call you
Pro.
Bonnie.
And Bonnie.
Yeah,
That's fine, too.
I call you babe.
That, too.
that's yeah.
I call you whatever the fuck I want.
I thought he was gonna go. I call you my bitch. I was like, damn, that's intense.
I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's valid.
I'm going.
It's because his posture, the look on his face, it was like that was giving
Bro,
you're my bitch energy.
Did I tell you about? Or were you in Mexico?
I was probably in
Oh.
Mexico.
Respect.
These bitches won't stop saying,
yeah.
wouldn't stop talking about 2 weeks, bro. These two.
I'm just like that.
And basically, she's this coworker. I talked to her 1 week, right? And remember how I said, speaking about sluts, this
Yeah.
bitch is trying to talk to me at work.
Yeah.
So I didn't even bother figuring out her name because I'm like, I'm not even gonna see her another day. So next Saturday, I saw her at work, and then she partnered up with me, and I'm like, shit, now I gotta look for her name tag because I don't know her name for shit, and I got her name and bro, we were doing a training, bro, and like, I don't volunteer for shit, but you have to go. It's mandatory. You have to go. But I just wait. Like, the last group has to go. I'm like, all right, that's me. The last group.
That's me. That's me.
The
Yeah.
last group. You know.
Call my name. That's me.
And I'm just chilling there, and she's talking to me, and then it's like the second group. It's like still pretty early, and she's my partner. I'm just waiting. I'm like, she's not gonna go up, bro. This bitch grabs my arm and says, "We're going," but like, I feel like she realized what she was doing because I didn't tell these guys. She grabbed my arm. She kind of yoinked me, bro, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, what the fuck? And then she let go of me, and she's like, let's go.
That's not even the best part.
Oh,
What's the best
my
part?
favorite part. My favorite
My
part.
favorite part. It's coming up.
Oh, so she asked me this first. She asked me if I dyed my hair first, right? Then like 30 minutes later, she's like, so you have a boyfriend
Wait.
or girlfriend? that was the pause she did.
God, that's funny.
She was like, this guy, gay.
Schmo.
Oh,
yeah.
Shmo and gay.
But apparently, according to literally everyone I've met, I just exude gay.
That's-
That, I don't.
Every time I go to work,
I don't see it.
He exudes gay. Do I exude more gay than him?
I was talking to her about how this bitch, like whenever I'm with him, people or you, but with him more when it's him, because we're at a restaurant and he'll just go like,
I just, Ayo, I'm kind of tired. What do you want?
He's just hanging off me. Like when we were in Red Robin, and then I'm ordering the table, and this man, just as I'm ordering the table,
I go around.
he's like,
It looked like I was one of those like toxic girlfriends. Like, why are you
stop.
talking about,
Yeah,
man?
yeah.
Like that's how it looked like. But I just came in. I was like, yeah.
oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
we'd be walking in San Francisco, and I'd be vibing, we'd be in big group, and I feels like he wouldn't touch me when we were like alone, and then he'd see a big group of people coming, and be like, yeah.
He's like, oh yeah.
That was the moment. That was the moment. That was my chance.
He's making it seem like it's planned or like it's not.
If
Bro. It's
I know it's not planned, but you gotta admit it feels planned.
The coincidence, like they just keep aligning, bro.
Alan has like a spidey sense for this kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, now's the moment.
Yeah. And then he claims not that he doesn't know,
Yeah,
even though
yeah.
he knows.
It happens automatically.
Yeah, it happened today.
Like it's like I can't, I don't do breathing. Like I don't do it. It just happens. That's a quote.
I know. I'm aware. I'm aware.
Well, now that you talked about breathing, now I'm thinking about breathing. So thank you for that.
Oh.
Breathing styles, like
Can I just-
Demon Slayer. Shout out to Demon Slayer Mugen Train
Oh.
being the #1 animated movie of all time.
Me with my freshly bought Rengoku figure, going to watch Mugen Train for the first time, and then it happens, and I'm like,
Bro. So Jonathan had not caught up with the manga at that point, and he wanted to go pee so bad in the theater, and I was like, in that scene, I was like, no, bro, chill, stay right here, and he's like, bro, I just need to go, and I was like, no, bro, you don't need to go.
and then
You don't-
the dancing happens, and I'm like,
I need to pee though.
and fucking yeah. So I was watching it, right? And as it was happening, I was holding my figure, and she was like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Don't touch me right now. Don't touch me right now." I'm like, "You don't understand."
I was like fighting tears on my left side because she was on my left. So I'm like, go to the right, bitch, go to the right. So I was letting him out on my right side.
Shit, I didn't know you could do that. But you know what? I would like to say this before I end this entire podcast is if you cried really bad when Rengoku died in Mugen Train, I pray for you because that is not even the worst death that you'll see in Demon Slayer. That being said, I'll catch you on next time on the job.